Hello and welcome back to Talk Living. We're having a fantastic discussion about anti-aging and specifically related to sun exposure, sun damage, and how we can reverse that. Now, we do want you to reach out to us and give us your feedback, so please text LTL space your message to 84747. It is 50p, and please make sure that before you hit that send button, you've checked with the person paying the bills. Now, I'm curious, Aysha, can you actually reverse the damage you've done and turn back the clock on your aging from the sunshine?
Well, a lot of the symptoms that you see in the skin, such as discoloration and lines, can actually be improved with using active plant-derived ingredients. And there are a number of these that have been used for many, many years. And what we're really trying to improve in the skin is actually the colour and the thickness of your dermis, for example, where you have all that lovely collagen and elastin. So we, use vitamin A derivatives. Retinol would be one that you could purchase quite easily over the counter. There are far more exciting ingredients from stem cells, for example.
I think that, the stem cell thing scares me when you say stem cells, because it is very controversial. And I wonder where those, I know you say plant derived, but that's not what I think when you say that.
Okay, yeah.
It sounds quite hardcore, doesn't it, really?
It does.
In terms of if I'm a woman who's managed to get that kind of freckly discoloration, that which is really common, isn't it, in your skin? Is there a cream that you can buy that will get rid of that? Not stem cells, something nice and natural.
We have been treating pigmentation for a number of years now, and there would be a number of plant-derived ingredients that you can use.
And they really work?
Licorice root, L-arbutin, for example. These are targeting the enzyme that comes as a precursor to pigment. And actually, the pigment that you're seeing is a result of that pigment-producing cell called the melanocyte over-producing pigment. So he's like a little fireman, and you need to reprogram him so that the pigment you're actually sending out is more even. And we don't want to use things such as hydroquinone, for example, which is a prescription ingredient, because that bleaches your skin.
Well, I was going to say there is the whole Michael Jackson thing where people would just use a skin brightener, but you think those lightning things are not a good idea.
Regulate the amount of pigment that's being produced in the skin, and we never want to switch it off because it is nature's own anti-aging ingredient. Even things such as vitamin C will have an impact on the colour of your skin, and it also works as an antioxidant. So it helps prevent future damage from occurring. But what you need to be aware of is that a lot of the discoloration you can see after the age of 30 actually happened before the age of 24. So it's really with the slowing down. When you're younger, you may notice, when you're a child, you come back from holiday, lose your tan very quickly. As you age, it takes longer for you to lose your tan. So that really gives you an indication that it's also to do with the cell renewal rate that's having an impact.
It's just like the brown spots. And we had this conversation this morning. I laid in the sun a lot as a teenager and in my 20s. I never had any brown spots, so you hit the mid to late 30s, and all of a sudden they start popping up. And again, it's from the damage that I did, as you said, prior to 24.
I think our lifestyles have also changed, and because we don't get the warm weather here, we do want to go on a number of holidays throughout the year, and it's those short, sharp bursts of sun where people may not be conscious or aware of how strong the sun is, and that's really when they're more at risk to burning their skin. And remember, in the UK alone, skin cancer rates have actually tripled over the last 10 years. So it's actually a skin health issue rather than it just being one about anti-aging.
Because I'm quite vain, we talked about the face.
You're admitting this.
Yes. Which the other big area for sun damage is neck and
decollete.
Yes.
Decollete,
can you once you develop that slightly kind of I would
crepey,
say crepey is the word. It is the word. Is there anything you can do to improve that?
Definitely, because what we can do is take some of those active ingredients we use on the face and apply them to the body. So Body Revolution for us is a program that we give to a number of our patients who are, wanting to show off, coming up to the party season as well, picking their frocks to wear to their Christmas party. And it is all about showing off your chest, having the arms out, having your hands on show as well. And Body Revolution uses a combination of retinol, for example, a number of different corrective ingredients, and it really gets that engine of your skin to increase the amount of collagen for skin firming. So it will do a number of different jobs with just one
is this
product.
kind of technology available over the counter for people?
I would say in terms of over the counter, you may need to go in to find a beauty therapist, for example, who has a bit of vitamin C. There are lots of these active ingredients that are now being put into body products because people are so much more conscious of showing and wanting to show their chests.
Or we can come visit you.
You can come see me in Kensington anytime, and I will give you Body Revolution.
Okay, so let's in the pretend world. We're going on holiday tomorrow.
Yes.
What is the essentials that I need to pack in terms of my sun protection?
Okay, the first thing is a hat. And then after that, ensure that you have an SPF of at least 15. Okay.
15,
So the tanning oils are often the 6, 7, but go for at least a 15, and ensure that you are getting your 10 to 15 minutes a day lying out, but reapply. Don't just apply first thing in the morning, leave your sunblock behind in the hotel, and then forget to reapply, because by the third day you're going to be the one, you know, not going out that night because you've got blisters. So we often see even when we're coming back from holiday.
We're going to have to leave it there. Thank you very much for coming in, Aysha. We're talking more about anti-aging and the skin straight after this.